Okay, thanks for joining me. So the first thing I'm going to cover is how to get yourself to the first page of Fiverr, and then how to get yourself as high up in that list as you can. Look, guys, I don't have time to cover some of the generic nonsense and tips that I see all over YouTube videos and in these forums, okay? That stuff isn't going to send you anywhere fast, and it's just going to confuse you more than anything. So let's talk about real facts, the algorithm, and how to actually get these listings where it needs to be, okay? The first thing I'm going to tell you is, as a business, Fiverr has to make money, okay? Their only incentive to promote you is the fact that you're selling, okay? And I don't mean you being last year's bestseller, I mean you being right now's bestseller. What does that mean? It means your conversation rate needs to be killer. And what I mean by that is, if you're getting 100 views and you sell 3 gigs, that means your conversation rate is 3%, 3%, 3 people bought, okay? You guys that are running off to Facebook and getting all these views, okay, or you're using these auto refresh programs that are driving your views to astronomical levels, but you're not selling anything, what that does, it tells the algorithm that, one, you're irrelevant, okay, and you're not making any money, so we need to position you all the way to the back of the list, maybe even just get rid of you, because really you're just pointless to Fiverr, okay? So, the 2 metrics that are inside of that. Okay, so you should be looking at your analytics. Okay, I'm at 50 views, I need a sale, okay? It's simple as that. You need to get a sale in, okay? If you get one in at 50 views, then you have a conversation rate of about 50%. Fiverr loves stuff like that, okay? I'm not saying you need to go and have all your friends and family buy these gigs. However, that is what a lot of people are actually doing. But you need to be looking at your views and the amount of times that are being bought, okay? That is gonna drive your listing like wildfire to the top, okay? The second thing is orders in queue. Look, it's the same thing. So yes, you're selling, but also that algorithm reads that you are current. You're not just last year's bestseller, you are hot right now, and they want hot sellers. That means you've got a lot of orders in queue, and you're consistently selling a high conversation rate. Those 2 things will absolutely blaze you, to the top. Okay, let's talk about the third thing that a lot of people think matters the most, and it doesn't, okay? It's actually the third most powerful metric, and that's going to be your reviews, okay? Look, guys, I've seen people with reviews as low as 4.6 land on the first page in the first 3 lines, okay? I would say that it does have an effect, but it's based on a lot of other different things. But yes, you need to have good reviews. That's a no-brainer. All right, let's move on. These are what I call negative metrics, okay? A lot of you guys, you should be worried about this, okay? So I just told you the 3 positives. Let's talk about the negatives. The reason I call them negatives and not positive, first of all, is because we all start with the same metrics at 100%, okay? And what I'm talking about is your response time, delivering on time, and your order completion, which also means cancellations, okay? These 3 things, we all start at 100%. All the thing you can do is send it to the negative, okay? By not doing them, okay? They even list it on the site, so that should tell you it's pretty important to Fiverr, okay? Your response time, you need to keep that within an hour. Your delivery time, you need to deliver on time every time. And your order and cancellation rate, look, you need to really communicate with these people and make sure that your listings are very clear, okay? If you fail at these 3 metrics, it will cancel out all those positives, okay? So you're on fire, but everybody hates the way that you sell. You go ahead and you collect your spot on the last page. It's going to send you blazing to the bottom, okay? So let's talk about some of the bonus metrics that are falling in place as the third main thing that I see happening. First of all, this site does work on what we call authority, okay? Same way with websites. The longer you've been around, obviously, does give you a small weight, okay? Taking the test. So if you're putting a bunch of stuff about YouTube, selling services for YouTube, and it's all SEO related, they're going to have at least, between 1 and 3 tests that they recommend you take. If you're not going to take those tests, it sends a very clear message to that algorithm that either you're not qualified to do it, or that they're not just not going to be willing to promote you because of it, okay? Taking those tests are critical. The second thing is making a video. I'm making a video right now, but this is just for YouTube. Doing that, people can clearly see that you're real. There's a lot of people from overseas, man, that are running a lot of games on Fiverr. And there's also a lot of good people. I see a lot of good, hardworking people in India, and other countries that are out there really trying to make money, and I see a lot of other people from other countries that are doing bad things. Make a video. It really does lend to your credibility, and it gives you authority on Fiverr's website. The other thing I want to tell you about is being online. Look, guys, that only really matters if you're actually selling, okay? So let's think about this logically. A lot of people Fiverr's been on 5 years. People know how slow things go on Fiverr dealing with people that do this stuff, okay? So if you leave yourself in a position where you're on during normal, and I would suggest being online during U.S. hours, because that's where most of your business is generally going to come from, the U.S., Europe, and probably Australia, okay? So making sure that you're online during American hours will definitely optimize it, because a lot of American people that are buyers are going to want to buy from people that are online right now. So I would say figure out what, from West Coast to East Coast of the United States, when people are online, no matter where you live, and just make sure that you're online and you can hear a prompt whenever you're getting a message, okay? The other thing I'm going to tell you about is some of the SEO metrics. Look, guys, when you go in, and let's say I search for YouTube, okay? My services are all YouTube based. I type in the word YouTube. Directly under that, if you look, they give you 5 recommended keywords below it, okay? Those suggested keywords are exactly what people have been looking for, enough to where Fiverr recommends them, okay? You need to select a few of those and use them in your title, your description, and also as your specific tags. Doing those things are going to help you. Look, guys, I'd love to tell you that your killer SEO is going to help you, but the reality is, if people are finding, if they're clicking, if your thumbnail is compelling, they're clicking, and then they're buying, then that's what's going to send you to the top. Now let's talk about some things that don't make any sense to me. You guys are going to click farms on Facebook, and you're sharing links all in Fiverr's forms and all that stuff. Look, all you're doing is you're driving your views to unrealistic levels, and you're not selling, okay? So all you're doing is you're just killing your listing, because these people are not going to buy anything from you, okay? That's the same old game that people tried on YouTube years ago, and it used to work. Now it doesn't. Look, you got to have buyers, man, not viewers, okay? Matter of fact, if I had 4 people view and 4 people buy, Fiverr's algorithm would read me as super hot, okay? Because that means I have a 100% conversation rate, and let me tell you, within seconds, just like the stock market, when you see something go up and down, that's what Fiverr's algorithm is going to do. It's real time, baby. It will move your listing fast, okay? So let me just recap all of this, okay? You need to sell. You need to have a lot of orders in queue. You need to raise your seller level to number 1 at least, okay? So go ahead and sell you $400 worth and get your 10 gigs out there. And then, I told you about the negative response time, delivery time, and cancellation. You need to have those near perfect. Add a video, make sure that you're online during U.S. hours, and then make sure that you're using, the main thing is with the keywords, find the ones that people are searching for and put them in your title, your description, and as your tags, okay? That's as simple as that. And the more you can put in there. Look, a lot of you guys are only using 1 or 2 keywords. That's ridiculous. If you look at some of these other people that are making titles, you'll notice they can step up to 5 of them in there. As long as it's cohesive and you understand what the title means, then you're fine. I get 5 in there, which means I'm being found 5 different ways. You, my friend, want a fancy title with 1 keyword. Well, good luck with that. You're going to be found 1 way. So, all right, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've at least learned something, but that is just the reality, okay? Thank you. Bye.